I still remember the first time I saw my reflection, a moment that made me realize how much I had grown into the woman I am today. I am a 34-year-old woman with a gentle smile that hides a world of secrets and quiet turmoil. Standing at an average height, I possess a slender, yet softly curvy figure that my modest attire lovingly embraces. My dark, wavy hair frames warm brown eyes that have seen both tender moments and unspoken sorrows, and each day, as I step out into the world, I carry the dignity of my heritage and the weight of unspoken truths. Every morning unfolds in a familiar rhythm, waking up in my small, cozy apartment, preparing a simple breakfast, and gathering the resolve to care for the little ones who depend on me. As a Muslim nanny, I devote my days to nurturing and guiding children, offering them stories and gentle lessons, while silently tending to my own inner struggles. There's a quiet comfort in the routine, the soft echoes of laughter in the hallways, the subtle aromas of home-cooked spices, and the peaceful hum of daily life. But beneath that calm surface, questions linger. What if the path I've always walked isn't the only one I'm meant to follow? I have always believed in honor, in the strength of my faith and the sanctity of my responsibilities. Yet as the years passed, I felt a growing dissonance, a murmur inside me that hinted at desires I'd long kept at bay. In fleeting moments, while I was lost in the innocent chatter of the children or the quiet hum of the night, I wondered if the reflection I saw in the mirror was the entire truth of who I was. There was a hidden part of me, yearning to express emotions and impulses that clashed with the image of the dutiful nanny and devoted Muslim woman. Could there be more to my story than just the life I was expected to lead? In the subtle interplay of light and shadow on familiar streets, I sensed that beneath my composed exterior, a story of deep longing and quiet rebellion was waiting to be told. Every smile I offered and every kind word I spoke was laced with the tension of secrets too heavy to bear alone. As I embarked on each day with a brave face, I carried with me the silent confession of a betrayal not against the world, but against the hidden parts of my own heart. And so, with every step I took, I began to acknowledge the truth of my existence, preparing myself for the moment when I would finally reveal the inner conflict that had defined me for so long. In the aftermath of that fateful confession, I found myself living between the echoes of my past and the promise of a new beginning. The weight of my actions pressed on me like an unyielding shadow, and each day I woke with a quiet determination to face my mistakes with honesty and courage. I spent many nights wrestling with memories that haunted me, those moments of impulsive weakness and the bittersweet taste of a freedom that came at a steep price. I began to understand that my betrayal was not just a single act, but a fracture in the delicate balance of my soul. Slowly, I started reaching out to those I trusted, sharing fragments of my heart in search of solace and guidance, hoping that my vulnerable truth could pave the way for healing. As I walked the narrow path of redemption, I learned that forgiveness is not a gift easily granted, either by others or by oneself. I found comfort in quiet moments of prayer and reflection, asking for strength to mend the pieces of a life once fractured by my own choices. Each step forward was laden with both regret and hope, as I realized that the journey to self-forgiveness meant accepting the imperfections that made me human. With every kind smile exchanged with the children I cared for and every gentle word spoken in moments of tenderness, I tried to reclaim the trust that had been so carelessly broken. I promised myself that, even if the past could not be rewritten, it could become the catalyst for a wiser, more compassionate future. Now, as I stand before my reflection once more, I see a woman who has been tempered by both sorrow and resilience. The face staring back is not the one defined solely by mistakes, but one that carries the light of hard-won lessons and the quiet strength of someone determined to rebuild. I have learned that true redemption lies in accepting our inner conflicts and transforming them into a source of growth, turning regret into resolve and pain into the promise of change. Though I know the road ahead will still be fraught with uncertainty and the echoes of my past may never fully fade, I choose to embrace each new day with a renewed sense of purpose and a gentle commitment to my own truth. This is my confession, my journey of atonement, and my silent vow to honor not only the faith that has always guided me, but also the boundless capacity of the human heart to heal and rise again.